Hello guys, today we are at the beach and look what I've got. It's a brand new bicycle. Yes, yesterday it was the International Bike Day, so International Cycling Day. So I went to Varna and bought this lovely bicycle. Actually, this bicycle has a bit of story, a bit of background, because I always wanted a road bike, but I've never ridden one of these, so I did not know if it will suit me. And the roads in Bulgaria are not very nice. From time to time I want to go on a hike, and I needed a versatile bike. I need something that I can get off-road and still ride on the roads. And with the gravel category of bikes, this is now possible. They're very modern, and it's really hard to find gravel bikes nowadays because they are all sold out. So this is the Cube Nuroad FE. It's a gravel bike. It has fenders. Maybe this is what FE means from the name. It has integrated lights. It has dynamo with disc brakes, and the disc brakes should be hydraulic, but I don't think so. Maybe they are not. It's a really nice bike. It's a matte black color, as you can see, but with this comes a problem of my greasy hands, and I have to clean this a lot. It has semi-off-road tires with they are tube, not tubeless. It's the very basic bike. I needed something to get me on the road and to see how it drives. There are 10 gears on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there are 8 on the back and 2 on the front. It's all Shimano Clares. It's not the highest the high-end gear, but this bike costs around 1000 euro, so it's what to expect. We can upgrade them later if they decide. The biggest plus of this bike is that it has a carbon fork on the front, and you can easily remove the fenders for the summer. There are mounting points in the front that you can use for bike packing, and it's really nice looking with the fenders too. This is the Cube sign. I don't have experience riding road or gravel bikes, so this was mentioned as a beginner choice. The tires are 40 millimeters, and we have a rear light. We have mounting points and mounts for bike packing. The saddle is very comfortable. It's not like these sport hard saddles that you can only ride with proper gear. Overall, I like this bike a lot, and now I will take you for a ride with it. Actually, this is the very last Cube Nuroad in Bulgaria. I think Cube is discontinuing this bike model, and there is the story of this bike. When I set my eyes on a gravel bike, I started searching, and I needed an entry model with good specs and affordable price. One of the most affordable models was the DECHATLON Triban gravel bike. It is around 700 euros, but there was no availability. Then I went to Bike Center and saw that they have Cube gravel bikes. Also, they had a sale, and bikes that usually sell for 1000 euro are now 850. So I went for this very basic model Cube Nuroad, but it was all sold out. Then I saw the FE model that comes with fenders, dynamo and integrated lights. Essentially, if you remove them, it becomes lighter, and also you can put them in winter if you like. However, it was late at night, and following the old saying that the morning is wiser than the night, I decided to wait until then and see for other options. When I woke up, the bike was gone. I was frustrated and I went to the local bike center store to ask if there will be availability soon. They made an official request from the dealer, and few days later they informed me that there is no word when the bike will appear again. I went to few other shops to search for similar bikes and that price point, but the best answer I got was I can have one as early as November. It seems that there is a global shortage of bikes and bike parts, and pair that with high gas prices and huge bicycle demand, and we have a situation. So what, I said, I have a bike already, I will not buy another one. Move on. But then after a few days we made a little trip to Varna. It's the biggest city on the Bulgarian Black Sea coast. It has more bike shops. When we went there I visited most of them and there were no gravel bikes at all. Only one shop had gravel bike, but it was too expensive and way above my budget. Disappointed, I decided to go home, but when I crossed the street there was a bike center shop and I thought, let's check there if they have something. I went inside and asked for a gravel bike. The guy greeted me with a smile and said, "You have luck today, we just got one." And he showed me the box that they had just received from the courier. Inside was the very same bike that disappeared from the online store. What it really happened was that they put that bike to their shop to sell it to the customers. It was the same frame size that I needed. 2 hours later the bike was assembled and here I am riding it for the first time in front of you. Overall, I am really impressed with this bike. It goes so smooth and light even at its relatively high weight of 12.6 kilos. I guess if I remove the fenders and the rack on the back it will shed some of these, but for now I will keep them. For now I am riding with some cheap pedals that they put in the store as a compliment, but I plan to swap these with clipless and get some bike shoes. The saddle is very comfortable. I can easily go 50 km per hour on a level road with this bike. Still, there are two things that I don't like on that bike. First, although the matte color is very nice and the bike is a looker, it's also a very big problem. In the summer it's very dry around here and the matte color is a dust and fingerprint magnet. The second is the brakes. These Tector brakes are awful. They are noisy, they lack performance. It's my fault because I saw a video review of the more expensive model and it had hydraulic brakes. I assume that this one will have them too and that's a bummer. Still, I like that bike a lot. It's a light years away from my 10-year-old Scott Aspect 45. So, what do you think? Do you like this bike? Please tell me in the comments and don't forget the usual stuff like subscribe, ride more bikes and peace.